What's up, guys? It's Black Prince 310, and Samsung's press event over at MWC 2011 in Barcelona, Spain, very beautiful city over there, has just ended. And of course, they unveiled the brand new Galaxy S2 and the Galaxy Tab 2. So let's go ahead and do a quick rundown of the specs real quick. So in the Galaxy S2, you can expect to see a 4.3-inch Super AMOLED Plus display at a resolution of WVGA 800 by 480. Now, I do wish it had a Core HD resolution, which is 960 by 540. But Super AMOLED Plus will still be a very beautiful display regardless of it. It will be 8.5 millimeters thin, making it by far the thinnest smartphone on the entire planet. To put that in perspective, the iPhone 4 is about 9.3 millimeters thick. So with the Galaxy S2, you're getting a more powerful device and a bigger display, but in a much thinner profile. So this is going to be an exceptionally thin device. It will sport a 1650 mAh battery, support for 21.1 megabits down per second HSPA plus signals, 803.11 AGB and Wi-Fi signals as well, and it will have the brand new, totally revamped TouchWiz 4.0 UI overlay. Now, I must say the new TouchWiz UI does look very nice, and it looks like a definite improvement over the old, unaspiring, almost iPhone-esque TouchWiz 3.0 UI. It will weigh about 116 grams, which is even lighter than the iPhone 4 is. So again, this is going to be a marvel to see all this power in such a thin device. It's almost like having a Honda Civic with the engine of a Bentley inside of it. Like, it's crazy to even think about this. It will have a 2 megapixel front-facing camera and an 8 megapixel rear-facing camera that can shoot video in full 1080p. And it supports video playback at full 1080p at 30 frames per second, which is going to be very nice to see on a Super AMOLED Plus display. It's going to sport the dual-core 1 GHz Samsung Exynos processor. Spell that backwards and it spells out Sony XE, which is kind of funny. But yeah, the dual-core 1 GHz Exynos processor, also known as Orion in the past, which I've talked about in previous videos. And I've been very excited about it. And it's going to be accompanied by the Mali GPU, which can reach a theoretical maximum of about 450 million triangles per second, which is about 5 times as much as the original Hummingbird processor running on the PowerVR SGX 540 GPU. It's going to have 1 gigabyte of RAM and 16 gigabytes of internal storage with support for micro SD cards up to 32 gigabytes. So it will have support for NFC, HDMI out, and Bluetooth 3.0, which is very nice. It's going to have 2 speakers on it, and it will have Android 2.3 out of the box with a new updated version of Samsung's TouchWiz UI. So the Galaxy Tab 2 is officially known as the Galaxy Tab 10.1 because of its 10.1-inch display. That's what Samsung officially calls its brand new tablet. It will have a 1280 by 768 WXGA resolution on a 10.1-inch TFT display. Of course, it will have a 1 GHz dual-core processor, but they didn't explain which one it was, so it could be Exynos or Tegra 2. Definitely one of those two right there, though. And it will have dual surround sound speakers, which will be very nice to listen to games or music or whatever you're watching, a video, on your brand new tablet. It will support a 6,850 mAh battery and will be about 10.3 millimeters thick, which is not much thicker than your average smartphone, guys. I mean, the HP touchpad is about 13 millimeters thick, and the Motorola Zoom is about 11 or 12 millimeters thick. So the Galaxy Tab 10.1 is by far the thinnest but the most powerful and jam-packed tablet running Android Honeycomb as of right now. It will have a 2 megapixel front-facing camera and an 8 megapixel rear-facing camera that can shoot video in full 1080p HD and playback video in full 1080p as well on the display itself. And it will support Android 3.0 Honeycomb with no TouchWiz UI overlay. So this is pure stock Honeycomb and is meant to compete directly with the Motorola Zoom and LG G Slate. And if you want my opinion, guys, I think this is the best Android Honeycomb tablet that we've heard about so far. And this definitely beats the G Slate or the Motorola Zoom spec for spec and feature-wise. And that's about it, guys. This has been a quick overview of the brand new Samsung Galaxy S2 and the Galaxy Tab 10.1, which is, of course, runs Honeycomb with no TouchWiz UI overlay customization. So leave your thoughts down below like always. Thanks for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for more great MWC 2011 coverage. I'm out. Peace.